Yeah. Yeah, switch. Oh, that's not good. Welcome to episode 7 of the Small Tales Podcast. I am your host, Thomas Maynard. We are back at 88.7 W1HU for another episode. But next month, we'll be back in our usual space at East Haven Public Television. Today's guest will be Albert Portas, the founder of the P4SA Nike Soccer Camp, as well as Gabi Garcia-Perez, one of the coaches at the camp. Let's welcome them to the show. Welcome to the podcast. It's a pleasure to have you both. If you'd like to introduce yourselves to the audience at home.
Thank you so much, Thomas. I'm Albert. I'm from Barcelona. I'm an international student here in the University of New Haven. Nice to meet you all.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gabi Garcia-Perez, and I'm a student here pursuing my master's in finance, formerly on the women's soccer team here at the university, and excited to be here.
Yeah, I didn't say it. I'm in the soccer team of the men's soccer.
Can you tell us a little bit about P4SA and what inspired you to start this camp?
Okay, I'm going to make a little bit a summary for people that doesn't know what's P4SA. Okay, so P4SA is an academy that we started like 1 year ago. I started it with my twin brother and a coach that I had in Barcelona. Okay, I played 7 years in La Masia, that is the best academy in the world in Football Club Barcelona. And with these two guys, my brother and this coach, we started this academy. And yeah, we are trying to bring the Barcelona methodology to the United States, to the guys from here, so they can have access to those type of trainings, those type of methodology that here there's nothing like that. So it's a little bit that.
Yeah. How did the partnership with Nike come about, and what unique opportunities does it bring to the camp?
Yeah, so for now, we're just doing Nike camps, okay? So we thought that start with Nike, it was a great idea because a lot of people knows Nike, and a lot of people is familiar with Nike as like the best brand, sport brand. So we decided to start with them doing Nike camps. And it's been great since now because we already did three camps, one in New Jersey, another one in Miami, and here in New Haven. And the three of them were amazing. The guys were really happy with the experience. And I think, yeah, we are working very good with Nike, like alongside with Nike. It's been a pleasure working with them. Yeah.
Now, we recently mentioned just now that there was one of the camps at the University of New Haven, and you were one of the ones to bring that to the forefront. How did you get it to be able to happen at the University of New Haven?
Yeah, I think we were incredibly excited to be able to bring this methodology to our community, to students that are of the Connecticut area. I think this was something dynamic and new, and a lot of families were excited to participate. We were able to include a lot of different coaches, including students and players from the University of New Haven women's and men's soccer team. So I'm happy that Albert and his team were able to bring this forward.
Could you tell us a little bit more about the coaches from Barcelona and how their experience influences the teaching style and philosophy at P4SA?
Yeah, honestly, in our academy, we have the best coaches, okay? Because we have coaches that had like experience like in the best team in the world, that is Barcelona, and they coach players like Ansu Fati, Sergio Gomez, Takefusa, like a lot of professional players that now are playing in the highest division, that they won Champions Leagues, like the best players. So these coaches, they have this experience, this real experience. That one thing that we realize here in America is that a lot of people is trying to do things with the name of a lot of teams, professional teams. So they take advantage of those names and they say that they have that experience in those clubs, but in reality, they don't have it. They don't have that experience. So it just words, But in our academy, it's everything real. It's the experience that we had. It's real. I've been in Barcelona playing with Barcelona 8 years. The coach, Isaac Garcia, was there 8 years coaching with the best players in the world. So we have a real experience and something real to share to the guys. That's the difference between us and a lot of people that is trying to sell this methodology without knowing like what's going on or the real methodology. You know what I mean? So that's the difference.
Now, how do you guys think a camp like this would have shaped both of your experiences as soccer players, and how do you think the camps shape the current students who come to the camps?
Gabi can answer that question.
So I think working a lot within the New Haven community, I've been able to see what resources are out there for students, in particular things that have to do with soccer. And I think that if I would have experienced something like this, it would have definitely inspired me to want to play college soccer and beyond. And I think that that's the mission here that we want to bring to the students and the players, that college soccer is attainable, and although it's a long process and it takes a lot of dedication, that is something that is tangible and it's real, and something that we can inspire the next generation to do so. So I believe that if I would have gotten the experience as a younger player, I think that would have been something that I would have had in mind participating in these camps.
Yeah, I want to add one thing, that is that our mentality is not just teaching the guys like a methodology. We want to help the guys grow as a players and as a persons, and we're trying to build a strong mentalities for the future. Okay, because when you're playing a game like a sport, you have to have a strong mentality, because it's not easy, the game. Gabi, it's not easy. Like there's a lot of downsides, a lot of hard moments that you have to pass through. So we are trying not just to teach them like skills, soccer skills, but build that strong mentality that gonna help them to have a successful career. And we want to keep in touch with all the campers that are in our camp. So in the future, if we can help them, we will help them for sure. So that's another thing that it's in our goal.
What is the general age group of the kids who come to your camp?
Honestly, we are trying to make it available for all the ages, because like there's a lot of young people, young guys that want to improve. They already have that passion for soccer. So we want to make this camp available for all the ages. So we start with 6 years and we end in 17 years old. And we end in 17 years old because in 17 years old, after that, you play college, okay? So the people that is the oldest ones that are coming in our camp, we are trying to help them to go college, okay? That's our main goal, because it's what they want. So that's why these age groups. Yeah.
How do you think hosting the camp at the University of New Haven, you had one back in November, how do you think that benefited the university?
Honestly, I think this is an event that never happened before, and it's a new thing. I'm a student here in the university, so I guess that a lot of people is proud of what I did for the university, and I think a lot of kids from the area that participated in the camp, now they will have in mind the University of New Haven. You know what I mean? So maybe they were not familiar with the facilities, with the field, with the soccer field. So now they will be very familiar, and in the future, they will always have in mind the University of New Haven to come to study. So I think that's great. Yeah.
How does the training at P4SA differ from other youth soccer camps, and what can kids expect to gain from the experience when they attend one of these camps?
Yeah, as I said, our experience is real. Okay, like I played the game like since I was 6 years old. I know everything about the game. I know that which mentality do you have to have to be professional or to have a good level, and I know how to help the guys to achieve their goals. Okay, so I think that every player that I coached, they had a great experience, and they had like the chance to improve as a player and as a person too. Okay, because we have this real experience. Okay, and for the guys that they never assist at one of our camps, I encourage them to come, and they will see that this is not a regular camp. It's not like a recreational camp. Here, you start the camp, and when you finish the camp, you feel that you learned something, that you are a better player. You know, that's our goal. It's not like, okay, after the camp, very good, we have fun, but we didn't learn anything. No. In our camps, when you finish the camp, you are a new player almost, because we put in your mind things that you have to apply in the game, and you will apply. So that's the difference with other camps.
What does a typical day look like when players attend one of these camps?
It's like in the morning, and we always do from 8:30 to 11:30, 3 hours, 4 hours, no more, because if we do more, the kids lose the focus. Okay, and it's too much. And yeah, like first we do some technical stuff. We implement some thoughts, some ideas. Okay, and through the day we are trying to implement those ideas in the game, playing like real plays, real exercises that guys can apply then in the game. Okay, so we're trying to make it everything super real, but implementing those new ideas that we implement in the camp. Yeah.
How do you think your both of your guys' experiences as soccer players affect what goes on at the camp and how everything is taught?
Well, I think what's special about camps like these is the coaches themselves are people that are young. You know, there is a deeper connection when students and players that are younger can connect to people that are closer in age to them. And I think that really builds the connection and allows people to want to listen more and know that, okay, like this person's telling me something because of their experience that is truthful, that it's real, that's happening now, rather than something that they did 20 years back.
Yeah. I think that's a great point, honestly. We just finish our careers, or we are playing now, so it's not the same for us to teach the guys than a guy that played 20 years ago and is trying to show the guys what to do. It's not the same. It's not the same.
How do you incorporate sportsmanship and leadership into the camp, and why are these values important to P4SA?
Honestly, this is a great question, because in our camps, we do a lot, like we make the players have roles, okay? Like every day. So, for example, every day we have a leader in every group, okay? And we tell to the guys, today you're going to be the leader, okay? So if we play some games, you're going to set all the team. You're going to tell all the players which position they're going to play. So with that, we create leaders, okay? But because maybe I'm not a leader, okay? And I'm not gonna lead a team. But it's good to have that ability, or that, you know, that ability to, in case you need it, so you feel comfortable doing it. Okay, so that I think that's another aspect that we work on the camps a lot. Yeah.
Could you share any standout moments or achievements from past camps that demonstrate the program's success?
Yeah, as I said, we already did 3 camps in 3 different states. That our goal is to make camps in all the states of America. We don't want to set our academy in one state. We don't want that, okay? And a lot of academies, when we come to one state, for example, when we come to New Haven, they feel scared, because they say, oh, there's another academy with another methodology. Maybe they're going to get our players. But we don't want that. For example, here we just want to do a couple camps or one per year, and that's it. We don't want to get the players of the academies. That's not our idea. We want to offer an extra value to the academies. So the academies, they should want to work with us because this is an extra value for their players. You know what I mean? So I think that's a confusion there with all the academies that I think as soon as we get further and they know us, they're going to see that what we want. But we don't want to compete. We want to help and give value to the academies. And that's really important that all the academies understand this concept. We don't want to compete with the academies. It's like if I have an academy and someone is bringing to my kids an extra value or an extra thing that it's going to help my players to improve, I'm going to take that chance. Okay, I'm going to tell to this academy, come one week, you do this, and then that's it. And we are in contact, and if we need anything, we work. You know what I mean? But that's the idea.
Now, are there any other universities you guys would like to partnership to work with their team to host a camp at their university?
As I said, we want to make camps in every state of America. In every state, that's the goal. So in the summer, like in 1 year further, we see our camp in almost all the state. Like we have like 8 weeks in the summer. So every week in one state. That's the goal. So of course, like everyone that wants to collaborate with us and wants to do a Nike Soccer Camp, P4SA Nike Soccer Camp, of course we are open to any proposal.
For participants, for parents and young athletes interested in participating, how can they contact you or learn more about P4SA and its upcoming camps?
We have a website, so there's like all the contact information there. Now we are trying to build a better website so people understand more who we are. We are trying to get better in marketing, because if you don't market, you don't know how to show who you are to the audience. You can have a lot of value in your brand, but like people needs to know who you are. Okay, so we are trying to improve that, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna invest some money in that, and yeah, people can contact me directly. I'm Albert Portas, or in the website they have the contact information, so that it's easy contact.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Thank you for watching episode 7 of the Small Tales Podcast. If you'd like to get your business on the podcast, please email us at the email that is displayed on your screen. Please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to New Haven Communications for more videos. We'll catch you next time on the Small Tales Podcast. Have a good one.